Okay, so this one's the creeps. It's late. So yeah, this is an episode. It's kind of another murder mystery, which kind of harkens back to the other murder mystery with the train. But has a few twists, and then doesn't quite explain one of them. Hopefully they will, because it looked interesting. This is one they go to, Finn and Jake go to this mansions, or this mystery weekend mansion, and everyone gets dressed up and they wear masks and stuff. And then people start dying and disappearing, and it's said that a ghost is going to possess one of the bodies and kill people. And it turns out it was all a plan by Finn, but then stuff starts to go wrong and other people start dying that wasn't part of his plan. And then it turns out it was all a plan by Jake, but then it turns out that other things are happening that he can't explain, and Finn just decides to put in the vault and delete it.
And it's gone.
Which is funny. I like not knowing, those two elements, because as when Jake comes in and says, oh yeah, I was doing that, and they're explaining everything, I'm like, there's no way you can explain the crows and that weird ghostly thing that comes out. Which I really like the idea of the crows coming out of the picture. I don't know why that really struck with me. That was really creative. And I always like the look of murder mysteries. Honestly, the most boring part to me usually in a murder mystery is the mystery. I know it sounds weird, but it's like, I love the angles. I love how gothic it is. But when you have to figure out who actually did, I'm like, okay. But I know that's part of it. I know that's like what it is.
Well, after hearing about you with Apple Thief and not being able to piece that together, maybe
you can see why I don't like the mystery aspect. I'm not very good at that. I'm actually one of those people where it's like, usually my first thought is correct, but then I keep second guessing myself, and then by the end I'm like, damn it, I should have just stuck with my first thought. Yeah, but it was fun. I like sort of the callbacks to, to the train episode.
Well, they specifically, Jake is like, wait a minute, I already did this before. So, like, because initially when I was first watching it, I was like, we've already been down this route, you're not going to trick us again, yada, yada, yada. And then Jake says that. It's like, oh, good. At least they know that this has already been done, and they're telling us, yes, we've been down this road.
And I don't think it would have worked if they didn't have that extra element that they don't tell you what the ghost was, or what the green one or the crows. I think by having that extra element and not explaining it, and keeping a legit mystery, and I kind of like that, because that's sort of like the extra thing to throw in there. Because if they did keep it just Finn and Jake pranked him again, even though Finn was trying to, it's like, it would be okay, like, really? Okay, by having that one extra element, it's like, ooh, what are they gonna do with this? So,
yeah.
I like that. Hopefully they do something with that, although, it almost can be funny if they don't.
That's true.
But, for an Adventure Time episode, some creepy imagery in it. I mean, you got, like,
PB melting.
Yeah, and, like, bits of other people on the wall.
Cinnamon bun just, like, blown up in the closet.
Yeah.
BMO ripped apart.
Yeah, I mean, so some pretty grim... I mean, I don't want to say, like, hey, this should be PG territory, or if it whatever, but at the same time, it is like, yeah, it did get kind of intense on some of the imagery. But nothing quite too far. So, yeah, I mean, it's fun. I mean, not like, what?
Now, isn't LSP back to being funny now that she's not the main focus?
Yeah, but there were one or two jokes that went on a little too long.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the whole Brad joke, I was like, okay, you can cut this, but, no, but especially my favorite, something about the yell, like when Cinnamon Bun was dead, just the way she went, ah! While everyone else was screaming. I mean, like, really good yells. And again, for the most part, when her lines were short and quick, I mean, those were the best, because I think that actor can keep that voice the funniest and the inflections the funniest.
That's Pendleton Ward.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. He can focus on when the inflections would be the funniest when they're short lines, I think. And the only other thing I'll say that I'll start telling you, BMO sounds way too much like a girl in order for it to be a boy. I cannot buy that that's a boy. And I know it's a female that does the voice. That's it makes it all the more obvious.
Again, BMO's neither. They switch off between male and
Do
female.
they say sometimes?
Well,
call him
like
her
in this
and stuff?
one, they
Said
what-
he,
Yeah,
yeah.
they brought up he and all that stuff. They kind of bounce back and forth, and I think that's because BMO's just a BMO.
Is it kind of like Gutter and Guter?
Gunter and Gunter. Gunter. and
Gunter,
Gunter.
that's it. I was trying to remember how to say it. Gunter and Gunter. How they just sort of switch back and forth.
Kind
Kinda
of,
like
yeah.
that. Okay. That makes sense. Actually, that was one of those, like, in one of those geeky Star Trek film club books or whatever. It's like, you spot Data's cat is a boy or a girl. And it's like, well, it depends. In the first 3 seasons, they call it a him, but then he gives birth to kittens in season 7. So I think it's just sort of like, whatever, flexible reality sort of thing. But BMO talks, so that's weird.
And
you should
BMO is
know what BMO... Or, the fact that it's a computer, maybe it's like, it's whatever it wants to be. or you want
Exactly.
it to be.
You're talking about a cat. Okay, there's cats usually have one or the other sex. This is a computer. It can be either or.
Hey, I saw Her. They are living things, and they're evolving, and that's a good movie. I never did do a vlog on it, but it's really good. You should watch it. A lot of close-ups of Joaquin Phoenix's face. That's weird, but it creates this... sort of this closeness because it's only him, and that's sort of the idea that's all in his mind, but then it's kind of not in the mind. It's a good movie. You should see it. Spike Jonze is a master, and my wife's actually talking about it right now, talking about how good it is. We both really liked it, so check it out. This episode's fun. Silence! So you or you?
That was your wife. My wife's good.
Okay. Let the mystery begin! One of you is possessed by a ghost.
No, I saw her actually drop the phone, and that was your phone.
It is actually your wife.
Oh, well,
Yeah. So,
Yeah, not much of a mystery. You are not good at this.
no. I'm not even good at creating a mystery. Jinkies.
Really? Scooby-Doo, Jinkies. Really? You're going down that route?
Yeah. Bring Naruto in. We can end with a cat.
Oh, hey, Fuzzy.
I don't even need to.
Come on. Oh, my little kitty. Meow, meow.
Alright. Naruto, there's the camera. Final words before we end this vlog. Adorable. Now, kitty violence.